do 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 doobie doo wah ba ba ba. Hey friends, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. I do all sorts of crafty things and plannery things. I just love paper and stationery. So today I'm going to share with you this Kinbor that I got from AliExpress, and this is a Jibun Techo dupe. So it uses the Jibun Techo layout. It's a little bit different. I don't have an original Jibun Techo to compare with, but I'm just going to share my first impressions with you of this planner. So this is the A5 size. I've already opened it, but I left it in the packaging so you could see what it looked like. So it comes with this little booklet that's not in English. I have seen people use Google Translate to get the information from this book, but I don't really feel like I need it, so I'm just sharing it with you in case you're interested. This same company also has a Hobinichi cousin dupe. I was interested in that, but I really wanted a Hobinichi cousin avec. I wanted the two separate books, and I had a hard time understanding the listings on AliExpress, so I couldn't tell if they had ones that were separated into two books or not. But this year I plan to do time blocking for a course that I'm taking. So I got this planner to use for time blocking. So I won't be using all of its functionality, but I really do love what I've seen so far. Okay, so I think this might be called Cream. The color might be called Cream. I was trying to look it up and my mouse battery is dead, so I have to charge that. But once I figure it out, I'll put it in the description. And this just says, manage time and better life. Turn the page on yesterday. Only ever think about today and tomorrow. And then it says Kinbor on the back, keep imaginative and be on road. It comes with 2 page markers. I think I'm gonna compare this to my Stalogy so you can see the size. It's a little bit different. So this is my A5 Stalogy. It is a little bit chunky, so I'm going to put it on the back here to compare the size. So it seems to line up with the width, and it's just ever so slightly shorter than the Stalogy. So let's see here. I'm going to measure it. So it's about 8 1/8 inch in height, and it's about 5 3/4 inch wide. So like the Stalogy, it has the cover page. I don't know what this is called, but this first set of pages is I think it holds the book together. So these are almost like, they feel like rice paper to me, rice paper quality, and it's iridescent. So almost like a homemade paper. And it has the same in the back here. And here's the seal. So as you can see in the Stalogy, oops, it has that, the paper in the front is different than the rest of the book. Same way, and in the back. Okay, so let's get into this. So the first page just says 2023 Techo, manage time and control life. And then when you open it up, it has the 2022, 2023, and 2024 calendar in here. These are Monday starts, which I prefer Sunday starts for my monthly overviews and Monday starts for my weekly. I know I'm weird like that, but yeah, this will be fine because I really don't plan on using the monthly views in here. And then we have an area for quarterly planning. So we have January through April, and then each of the days for that month and some blank space above and below. I do kind of like this in my planners. If I have something coming up, I'll kind of use the Planner Perfect method where I'll write down things that are coming up. Like for example, September is my son's birthday, so I might write out his birthday, you know, Ender's birthday, and then write some notes about what I want to do for his birthday. So it's nice to have some space here for that. And then also it looks like there's two squares. It's separated into columns of 2 squares if you want to use it, I guess, for tracking maybe. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 columns of 2 squares per month there. And then it goes into the monthlies. So again, these are Monday starts, Monday through Sunday. And then it has the month previous and the month after on here. Some space for maybe to-dos and a little space down here. This paper is really soft. It reminds me of the Stalogy paper where it feels like there's some type of treatment on the paper, something like on top of the paper. It's smoother than the Stalogy paper, but it's very similar in quality, pretty thin. So April, and they do put the other months in different spots depending on when this month begins. So up here it's on the top, and here it's on the bottom. I do like how Saturday and Sunday are color-coded. That'll help me remember that this isn't a normal monthly view for me. Oh, and then it also has the week numbers here. So this says W41, W42. And I'm not sure why these are red. Maybe these are holidays. Maybe they're Chinese holidays, I don't know. But we do have Christmas on here in red. Okay, and then this is a yearly plan. So there's space to draw or write. This is just blank. It is not, it's not graphed paper. And then we have January through December, which does have graph lines on it. And then this is plan of a new year. So just some plain graph paper for notes or to sketch stuff out. And then we go into the weeks. So you can see on the side here, they have each month marked off, so it'd be easy to find if you're looking at the side view. So on the weeks view, this one starts in January, but they give you the whole week leading up to January 1st. Here it says 1 for January 2023, and then this says second week. So they have the week numbers up here. And here's the calendar for January, and this is the week that we're in. They have that circled. So I will be using this probably for to-dos, and then I'll be using this for time blocking. Up at the top here, it says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. And then they have little icons for the weather. So there's sun, clouds, rain, and a snowflake. And then there's also an apple, a person running, and toilet paper. So you can track all sorts of things up here. And then we have number 1 through 5 up here at the top. This looks like a rising sun. This looks like the full sun, so that'd be like noon. And this looks like a setting sun. So that helps give you a quick view of the time differences. They have the number 8 here, so 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11. So it looks like you get two boxes or 2 rows per hour. There's also a space where they have water cups. They have 8 of these throughout the day, which is nice for tracking. And this is military time, so 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And that's the same on all the pages. So at the end of each month, there's not a blank space. So if you did want to do monthly planning, you'd have to do it up front here, either in this little space or in the quarterly views. So it just rolls from January right into February. All the way through December. And then in the back you have some blank numbered pages. So they give you a spot for an index to keep track of what you've written in those blank pages. It says page, title, date, page, title, date. And this is not a graphed page, it just has lines on it. And then here's the graph paper for the notes, and you can see there's the page number there. So this goes, I think it's 60 pages, let's see. Yeah, you get 60 pages for notes. And I compared this graph size to my Stalogy, my A5 Stalogy, because you know A5 Stalogies have a smaller graph than the smaller size Stalogies. But this graph is smaller than the Stalogy graph, so I think this is probably closer to a Hobinichi size graph paper, but I don't have one of those to compare, so I'm not sure. Then in the back here we have a schedule, so if you want to set up some type of weekly schedule, you can write it back here and reference it. So it has 8 o'clock through 20 o'clock, Monday through Sunday. And then there's a gift list here in the back, time, to/receive, name, and gift. And this is just lined paper as well. And the schedule here has really faint lines next to each of the hours, and then a thicker line here. And then here's a 21 days plan. I think this is for if you're trying to start a new habit, because it usually takes about 21 days to start a new habit. So let's see. This says D1, D2, D3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 21. This does have graph paper inside each box and a little spot for checks, I guess, or however you want to use it, and then some blank space here at the bottom. Then these pages are favorites. It says favorites here. There's a spot for stars. There are 4 lines per box, and at the top of each box is this. I'm not sure how you would use that, but there's a book, movie, music, or food. There's 4 total pages of that. And then in the back is a bunch of stuff I don't know how to read, but this says eye exercises, encyclopedia. This does have some measurements for different planner sizes and paper sizes, but they're all in millimeters. So I can do math in millimeters, but I don't think in millimeters, so this isn't super helpful to me. And then this one is in centimeters. I think this is clothing size, it looks like. And then here's a China map, a world map. This says gourmet recommended, and the 24 solar terms. These are kind of cute little illustrations. Look at the little snowman. And then in the back, there's a place to write your personal information. There's a little centimeter ruler here, and I don't know what that is. And then there we are at the end. So there's the seal and that fancy shiny paper. So anyway, I hope this was helpful to you. I have heard that they sell out, and I bought mine in November and I received it in the middle of December. So it took about 3 weeks for shipping from AliExpress. But I think next year I might want to explore their Hobinichi dupe. So I'm thinking about it. If you've tried any other dupes from a different brand, let me know down in the comments. And if you have any questions, just let me know and I'll try my best to answer them. So I hope you guys have a good Christmas. And I'm also curious to know what you're doing for your 2023 setup. I'm still in the midst of figuring it out, but I do know that this is going to be part of my planning process. So take care, and I'll see you next time.